You have undoubtedly encountered such individuals. They are quick to point fingers, but rarely turn their gaze inward. They present themselves as behavioral benchmarks, not out of genuine virtue, but from a desperate need to maintain an outward appearance of moral superiority. According to Jung, the more intense the internal repression, the greater the compulsion to project the shadow onto others. The moral controller exemplifies this, transforming others into perceived sinners, deviants, or the morally flawed to avoid confronting their own desires, impulses, and inherent human contradictions. The critical difference between the moral controller and a more overt manipulator is that the moral controller often genuinely believes they are acting for the greater good. They sincerely feel they are correcting, guiding, or morally educating others. This conviction makes their influence particularly toxic, as it is cloaked in an aura of authority, good intentions, and sometimes a false sense of spirituality. Their criticisms are often delivered with phrases like, "It's for your own benefit," "You'll appreciate this later," or "Someone needs to tell you the truth." However, this truth is far from neutral. It is heavily laden with their own unacknowledged projections. In Ion, Jung explored the archetypes of Christ and the Antichrist as symbolic representations of wholeness and dissociation. The moral controller identifies with the light, believing themselves to embody virtue while completely disowning their own inherent darkness. They project evil onto others to maintain the illusion of their own purity. This renders them psychologically blind, incapable of perceiving the complex nuances of the human soul, and thus dangerous.